Hello everybody, welcome to the Dodgy Git Show. Dodgy Git Show 76, live and direct here from the UK, with me, Dodgy Git. Just chilling, gonna have a little chat, yeah? Get yourself a cup of whatever you fancy and just sit back and chill, innit? Yeah, there's all sorts going on. Yeah, I keep going back to watching the same old videos. There's live streams in it of what's going on over at the other end of the swimming pool. Yeah, it's horrific, really. But, well, I suppose we'll work our way into that, won't we? But, yeah, thanks very much for joining me again. If you come along and to join me today on this live show again, I thought I'd make another one. You know, we're coming up to noon. We're 8 minutes to noon, 11:52 here on Halloween. Yeah, we've got All Saints Day, isn't it? All Souls Day? No, All Saints Day's tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll get onto that too. Yeah, but thanks for joining me. Thanks for picking the Dodgy Git Show to come and chill and have a chat. Yeah, the chat room's there to have a little... You can type away, can't you? Yeah, with all your opinionated opinions. Yeah, you can stick them over there. And, yeah, why not? Yeah, start a little thread of your own, whatever. Yeah, that's what it's there for, yeah? Express yourself and that a lot. Yeah? Leave comments in the comment section underneath. Yeah, if you've seen my previous videos, yeah, go back and see them. If you haven't, yeah, go back and see them. Leave a comment underneath. Tell me what you think. You know, I need feedback for each one. See where we're going with what. Yeah. See how we can adapt our format. Yeah. One thing I got a bit... I have got bored with it. It's the generic formatting of what have become really popular YouTube channels. There's some of them have struggled to make each one slightly different. I suppose it is a challenge. Yeah, but some of these people, they've got whole teams of folks behind them. Yeah, old Dodgy here, he's just sat in his place. Sat in his place, aching. Yeah, we won't go there. But we're able to sit and chill and have a chat with you about things that are going on, aren't they? Things that are going on our minds. Yeah. And things we do and the things we don't and the things we should either do or know or not or do or help with or not, or you know, how we interact with people around us. Yeah. How do you make a cup of coffee? There you go. The unique thing to each person. Yeah, do you even like coffee? Yeah, you might not like coffee, you might drink tea. I've got tea today. I got a cup of cha, just English tea with 2 sugars and milk in it. Yeah, not too much milk. Yeah, it's got to be the same colour as the rich tea biscuit, maybe a bit darker. Do you know what I'm saying? Or do you want me to explain some more? Rich tea biscuit, yeah. You know what rich tea biscuit is. Yeah, everybody enjoys rich tea biscuit. Don't they? Do they? Don't know. Bit basic, isn't it? Some people like some chocolate on it, don't they? Chocolate and coffee. Yummy, yum, scrummy. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, everybody likes their coffee different, likes their drinks different, makes them differently, don't they? Yeah. Become standardized to making coffee when working at a coffee outlet that draws fucking hearts and shit on the top of them. Isn't it? That's normally generically shit coffee. It's nothing worse than getting one that's too hot though, eh? Fuck yeah, they got the milk from some nuclear reactor in there. It's just designed to dislaminate your freaking roof of your mouth. Dislaminate, bollocks word again. It's like fucking aircrafts. Fuck off. It's delaminated. People fucking with things, aren't they? Fucking with words. Teaching the wrong thing. Not correcting people when they are when they've made a mistake. Yeah. See, I want to know. This is it. I talk about you lot leaving feedback and writing in the comments box and even clicking the like button. Yeah, don't forget to ding the bell. Yeah, to subscribe to later goings on at the Dodgy Kit Show. Yeah. But it's interesting how we teach stuff, what we teach. Yeah, when do you teach your kid to make a cup of tea? Yeah, it's hot water involved, isn't it? Boiling water. Yeah, might drop the thing on the floor, might make a mess with this or that. Yeah, don't expect a toddler to do it, do you? Yeah, kids develop, don't they? I think a fundamentally important thing about a child's development and anybody's development is a table. Yeah, a table. We evolved from the floor. Yeah, and society accepted the availability of the chair. Right, you want to go back and look at people sitting on the floor and who's allowed to have a chair or not? Fucking Nora. Right, the whole point of a chair is so you can sit at a fucking table. Why do you need to sit at a table? You sort a lot of stuff out at a table. Lots of stuff. You eat at a table, don't you? Don't eat off the floor. Yeah? You evolved into a chair, you evolved into a table, you evolved into a plate, you evolved into a knife and fucking fork, right? You ain't eating the shit with your fucking hands no more. Is that progression? Or is that devolution? Yeah? How do you want to look at it? Hmm? But you sit around a table, I think it's fundamentally important to sit around a table. To eat with your family. Yeah? Exchange ideas and thoughts for the day and worries and concerns and happy times and love, you know? And learn. Yeah, first thing we do with learning is to learn to talk and communicate. It's always hand signals first of all, isn't it? Yeah? Learn to develop language, then we learn to read and write. We need to write at a table. You need to sit in a chair to write. Don't want to be trying to write bent over, trying to do it on our lap, putting a pencil through the bit of paper, do we? Yeah? See, paper, how did paper develop? Paper wouldn't have developed if we sat on the fucking floor, would it? You had a table to write on. You had a table to sit round. You had a table to communicate with. What was they saying the other day? Kids in a private school down in Devon. I think this was pre or just post-war, and they used to communicate. They weren't allowed to talk. It was all boys. I think it's called ushers or something, and they were being trained to go into the clergy. And at dinner time, when they went into the hall, there were 200 or 300 of them, and they had to sit and eat their dinner in silence. But they developed sign language because they wanted the salt or the pepper. Right, something like this was the salt. Yeah, like make past the salt, please. Even that, please. Yeah, people don't put please and thank you on the end of things, do they anymore? A lot of people don't. Miss it off. Yeah, not been taught it. Not been. Yeah, so they developed this sign language. But they're also at that time they've been, although it seemed probably by our standards now, silence when you're eating. That's not the idea around a table, is it? This is the thing. Yeah. But this is the thing with the way of life that was accepted back then in places like that. That's you. What's the point of talking? Because you got your mouth full of food. Because you're eating. Because you're there to eat, and then you're going to leave. Yeah, it's a function. You're just functioning through the room using the apparatus, which is the table and the chairs, to consume your food, to refueled to do the next task, which might be go into a room and talk for hours. Yeah, discuss it around a table. They could be teaching anything. But all those boys, those 300 boys that went into that room, they were all taught that that's what the etiquette was. That's what you do there in that time, in that place. That's the manners. Yeah, and there's morality behind the manners, and there's values behind the morality behind the manners. Yeah, so when you're taught manners, you know, when are you taught manners? You're only taught manners if people teach you manners, and if being taught is an accepted activity. It was just I made I don't know if I'll put it out. I was just reading, it keeps coming up and I keep seeing videos about it. I just read Ezekiel 33, 30 to 35 or something, 30 to 33, something like that. And then I kept reading. Well, I put the book down for a minute and then I thought about it for a minute. I thought, well, what comes next? So I read all of Ezekiel 34 all the way to 35. Fucking interesting story, actually. Yeah, if you got 5 minutes and you got one of them books in your house, yeah, to me it's a reference book. Yeah, like any other book would be, it's a reference book, and I'll have a look and have a read and I'll have a little think. Yeah, Ezekiel 34 and the end of 33. Yeah, and the current goings on that's going on the other end of the swimming pool. And teaching manners and morality and teaching at all. Yeah, absolutely teaching at all. There was a thing on earlier about you'd think it was on the news here in the UK, and they were talking about being charged extra when you take your kids out to dinner. Yeah, if you take your kids to the restaurant, you'll be charged extra because there'll be a disturbance to other people. Yeah, what a presumption. And how on earth would they get away with it? And why on earth would anybody with kids take their kids to a restaurant that says that? Or is that the point? They're just so obnoxious that they. But kids can be disruptive. You want to have a romantic meal, you're some kid you're trying to be, what she wants you to be, and there's a kid throwing a wobbler at the other end. It can be quite tricky, yeah. And then you think, oh well, I haven't been very efficient with my funds to create an atmosphere or whatever, and that's what they try to do in a restaurant, isn't it? Is try and create an atmosphere. So the presenter of this TV show, she was saying, oh well, kids should eat at sort of 5 or 6 o'clock, and parents eat 8 or 9 o'clock. And I thought, yeah, fair enough. But then where's the parent and the child eating together? Where's the child watching? Yeah, because a child, the first thing a baby does is look at its freaking parents' faces, doesn't it? Yeah, look at your parents' faces. So when they develop eating habits, they're looking at you eating. If a child won't eat, have them eat off your plate, or you eat off their plate, or exactly share the plate on the table. Yeah, make eating fun. See how it's done. See the pulling funny faces and making and it bit falling out, and oh, I've got a bit on my cheek and all that. Isn't a drama. It's just eating food. Yeah, being able to consume food. Yeah, so they learn off looking at each other. So if a child is societally divided from its parents because of eating habits and the availability of cheap restaurant food over cooking at home in an expensive cooker that takes a lot of energy, has to heat up and then cool back down again when you've only cooked one thing in it, and banana. Yeah, a lot of families are doing that, and the cheaper that it's getting, the more people are doing it. But then, is the nation more unhealthy? Do we suffer an obesity problem in our children? Is the whole thing of there ain't no table because the PlayStation's in the way? Yeah. Oh, there ain't no table because The lounge is for watching the telly, not for sitting around a table. So you have a lounge room, you don't have a dining room. Houses are built now. First houses that are built on new build estates with parents, fresh parents with young children. Fundamentally important, they learn to look at their parents' faces eating food across the table of good healthy food and see that making a mess isn't such a problem and da 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 da. Oh no, the kitchen's tiny and you can fit a 2-seater sofa in the lounge. The pushchair fits under the stairs. There ain't no washing machine space or fridge freezer space, and you can barely fit up the stairs. They say it's a 2-bedroom house, but it's barely a box room with a little, like, you can't really even call that a bedroom. You can fit a cot in it and a flipping nappy box. They say, oh, that's a 2-bed house. Where's the garden? Where do they park? There's 2 parents there. They're trying to work and bring up a kid. Maybe 2 kids in a house like that. They start fucking self-build bunk beds that are 2 foot wide in a fucking cupboard box room. Yeah, it's awful. What ground are you planting your seeds in? Is that nourished ground that's well prepared, or are you just fucking chucking it down the side there and chuck as many seeds as you can fucking get in the ground in this minimum amount of space? Yeah? Tell me later you ain't gonna have a load of plants that be arguing. Oh, it's just big fucking concrete fucking dust all over Gaza and what a mess. I've got my phone here with I don't even know who that is. Live journey I've got there, just ticking over, just watching it sideways. Yeah, what we teaching? Where we teaching it? Where we teaching it? Around a table? Yeah. Some houses don't have a table, do they? You start getting into the morality of sitting around a table and it being stiff. Yeah. I didn't used to like sitting around a table. You get told off, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's like the thing of authority. And that's probably why, see, it's rebellion against generational traumas, yeah, that people won't face. Why won't you sit around a table? Oh, well, I never liked sitting around a table when I was a kid. Why not? Well, every time I did, I got bollocking. Oh, well, why? Well, the fucking little scrote. Yeah, it's just rejection of authority, rejection of learning, rejection of elders. Yeah, and it's eroded, hasn't it? It's eroded us. And it's when we speak about food, eating food like that, eating food fundamentally as a family thing, teaching children how to cook food, where food comes from. No, not the supermarket. Yeah, the milk comes from the cow. Yeah, fucking should do, right? It's fucking oat milk. What's this with fucking? And this is the thing. Look at the range of milks that's available. You got oat milk, almond milk, this milk, that milk, the other milk. It's a complete bloody confusion. When did it all suddenly become, needed? Oh, well, my kid's got this allergy. Oh, my stomach doesn't do this right. Oh, that doesn't work properly. Why not? What happened to us? Because it's perpetual, isn't it? Yeah. Start fucking with the food, you fucking with the soil the cow's eating. Starts fucking with the milk. They're fucking with the milk. And things like that, generationally, lead to defective children, though. Genetically defective children. That would be, is it defect? Is it defect, right? The inability to digest certain types of the food spectrum. Yeah. Why is it suddenly become a thing? Because it's the same thing of, oh well, I'm just going for having McDonald's. Other fucking fast food is available. Yeah. So I can't eat that. Oh, why not? Oh well, no, I don't. Oh right, we're gonna eat that. I'll go for a McDonald's. It's fucking bizarre. So what do you have at McDonald's? I had fucking milkshake, had this, had that, the other. Oh, I thought you couldn't drink cow's milk. Go. Oh well, yeah. Oh well, I'll be all right. Yeah. Well, if it'd be all right, well, why didn't you eat the fucking thing in the first place? It's like double excuses, and they're being accepted because the family units are all divided, and nobody's holding anybody to account. Yeah. I made a short earlier about accountability, how it's been eroded away. It literally it's non-existent now. It is non-existent because the sentence has been invented, yes, and seems to be being accepted, which is the most scary thing, yeah, of collective responsibility. To me, that is exceptionally dangerous. It's communism, isn't it? Collective responsibility. It's no one's fault but all of us. So who made that decision then? Oh well, we all did. Oh well, you all have to go to prison, won't you? You can't go around speaking things like that. That is proactive irresponsibility and unaccountability. Yeah, decision making is untraceable to a single individual. It's bizarre, and I think it's dangerous. And I don't think it's what we should be teaching our kids around the table. Because it just says, oh, well, it's not my fault. It's everybody made the decision. It's teaching them not to have any, not even to know how to have responsibility. When you say, oh, that's your fault, mate. No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is. You hit it with that, and that's why it broke. Oh, but you said hit it with that. It's like, no, mate, I said hit it with that. Oh, but you said this and you said that, and that isn't there. And no. You need to get me a thing where they're drawn and they got a label and an alarm on them. And I can't hit that one with that one because you know you want idiot-proof everything. You wrap it up in fucking cotton wool. It is idiot-proof everything. Dumb it down to the fucking lowest denominator. Until you're going, oh, this job doesn't inspire me very much. It is. What the fuck are you making? A load of fucking robots that literally can't think for themselves and don't know what responsibility is, let alone not be in denial of the fact they need to be responsible for their actions. Protected by corporate collective responsibility. What a fucking crockload of shit that is. Yeah? And it is a crockload of shit. You've ruined your standards and ruined your values for vanity. You don't want to look stupid. You don't want to be second. You don't want to be last. You don't want to fucking accept that you fucked up. Empathy again. Yeah, you fucking came last. Fucking so what? You participated, didn't you? Yeah, you were there. You were part of it. You fucking. If you weren't last, somebody else would have been last, right? So you took that shit off someone else. So fair dues. Well done. Fucking try again next time. You might come fucking first. You don't know. Some other shit might go on. They might all slip down the hill. Anything. Yeah? There's proactive, positive encouragement, but there's also being such a fucking mamby-pamby about everything. It's a saying I'll have to look up, actually. Mamby-pamby. Fuck knows. Yeah. We ruined our standards for vanity. And we have. The fucking standards are our abilities to achieve pretty much anything. Has been fucking eroded. It's really difficult to achieve anything, is it not? And vanity, that's the other thing. Uh, I've mentioned it before. It's vanity whilst wearing nothing but underwear or maybe some gym gear. Mm. So yeah, but yeah, just we're a bizarre bunch, aren't we? Eh? We are a bizarre bunch. We've manipulated ourselves so much that we literally, next thing on my list, the fucking councils bankrupted themselves, haven't they? Inability to function without wastage financially. Send out contractual requests to several companies to then come and bid and all this shit. They just have an auction on the work, don't they, the council? Oh, I need this doing. Who's going to do that? Give me 20 quid to do it. Give me 20 quid to do it. Okay, give me 20 quid to do it. I'll give you 50 quid once it's done. Yeah, it's fucking that kind of shit, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well, I've got my costs, mate. Oh, what are they then? Oh, well, you got to pay for the mower. Oh, right. How much is that? Oh, so much per metre. Oh, right. Oh, okay then. And the geezer goes out and buys himself a fucking 100 grand mower, doesn't he? With a trailer and a van. Yeah. Fucking laughing, mate. Council fucking bought this. I've only got to cut that bit and that bit once a fucking month. Yeah. Fucking joke. And it is a joke. That's how it's fucking done. Yeah. That's why the finish is so crap on everything. Yeah. Your housing associations paying private contractors hourly wages to go to DIY outlets and purchase top end, high price, high profit for that outlet sealants, tapes, paint, brushes, ladders, light bulbs, wiring, you name it, everything for the house repairs. Yeah, they pay the guys to go and get it. They wonder where the money's gone and why they're bankrupt. This is it. The councils are bankrupt, aren't they? What about these housing associations? Are they bankrupt? I bet they're not, are they? I bet their shareholders are making a few quid right now. Yeah, yeah. Or have their mortgages gone through the fucking roof and they can't do anything about it because all the people in their houses are on council tenancies, aren't they? They can't put the rent up, but their mortgage is huge. So how long is it going to be until the properties the council tenants are all living in, yeah, all go bankrupt? Then what's going to happen? Because they can only sustain it for so long. Yeah, the fakery, the fuckeries can only go on for so long before it's blatantly obvious that the spreadsheet's just fallen off the cliff. Yeah? Council's bankrupt. How disgusting. What's old Charlie boy gonna do about it? Where's Charlie? Eh? Charles, yeah. Get your head out of the bushes, mate. Yeah. I know it smells nice, fella, but yeah, can we just need to have a chat, pal? Yeah? Yeah, there you fucking go. Bring him in here. Didn't even fucking mean to link that up. Fucking his freaking King Charles, yeah? You built a housing estate, didn't you, down fucking Somerset or somewhere, yeah? How's that going? Yeah? I'd like to go and have a look at that. See how it's going. I'd like to see the quality of the finish. Yeah, after these years, see how it's aged. Yeah, see how many other new build estates have been built on land that could have been used for farming, potentially, or had been. Yeah, there's a place down. I had the opportunity as a child to grow up some of my time on a farm. Yeah? We had horses and other animals, all kinds of animals. We had horses and pigs and sheep, and we had goats. We had goats when I was younger. They ate the inside of a beetle. Yeah, and we anyway. And this farm was on top of a hill, yeah? And it looked down over beautiful land and this, that, and the other. And every now and again, when I'm using Google Earth and that lot, I'll be scanning past. I'll just zoom in to see what's happened to the place. Yeah? Well, since it was sold to the people that we sold it to, it was trashed. And then you look down the road. I thought, oh, where's that pub we used to go and have a. My stepfather used to go and have a drink in the pub. And I found a pub, and then I was looking at the land round it, and I thought that was never like that. That was all fields and that lot. And now it's a flipping scrapyard. And I thought, well, it's not yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There's lots of skips and flipping trails all over the fields now, and it doesn't half look a pickle. And to me, it's just ruined the land, yeah? It's ruined the land with industrial use. Oh, there's a big one just went off there. Ooh. Big kaboom. Looks like Marge Simpson's head. Sheesh. Yeah, they polluted the land like crazy. I think that's sort of what they do in it. Oh, it's got glass all over it because there was a caravan parked on it to look after some livestock, wasn't it? Oh, and the caravan broke the windows. They got vandalised, and now there's glass in the soil. Yeah, so the soil's polluted. So to clean up the pollution, we'll have to scrape all the soil up, won't we? Yeah. Yeah, and then the land's no good for growing anything because all the good soil's been removed and thrown away. Yeah, it's just been put through a sifter in the corner. Yeah. Glass is sand anyway, and it's grind it up. But yeah, they pollute the land, and then they go, oh well, the council said that this land is that land now, and then oh well, it's by a local thing, and we might want some people around it. Let's build some houses on it, and they build houses on it. And they go, oh, the council says we have to build as many houses as we possibly can in the tightest possible space. So then all these designers start pushing their mouses around, don't they? And buying the smallest of furniture from a certain online Chinese company where it turns up and it's in miniature. Yeah, they get furniture like that, and then they use that to fucking dictate how big the fucking house is, don't they? They go, right, well, this cat is 12 inches long. So technically, if you swing it from the middle, you only need 6 inches at either end. And then they build a fucking house like that, don't they? fucking bullshit. And it is bullshit. Seeing the quality finish again. And it is the quality finish. What are we teaching? Yeah? Listened to it the other day. And then I got back up by somebody's independent opinion. I listened to somebody who I questioned about their professionalism. And they said, oh, I got a certificate from this company and I got a certificate from that company. Yeah, they were just manufacturers of things. Yeah, they just sat a course. And then later on that evening, I met somebody else. And he's into whatever these guys were doing. He's into that sort of industry as well. And he said, oh yeah, they only have to attend for the day. I went, oh right, the day is it? He said, oh well, it might be a 3-day course, but it's not a week. I went, oh right, okay. So all it is a matter of being smiley nicey and jumping through the interview hoops, yeah, until you get a job at this place where you're, yeah, playing with people's expensive equipment. Actually, you're fucking incapable of doing the job because one, you've never done the job, and two, it's yeah, never been told, oh, that's shit, mate. No, that's wrong. You fucked it up. Start again. And accepting that without crying. Yeah, you tell kids now. God, you tell kids now. No, that's shit, mate. They're like, you can't say that. It's like, well, it's supposed to be round. Yeah? They're like, yeah, it's a triangle. No, but I asked you to, it needs to be a circle. It needs to be a circle because the hole's a circle. It needs to, yeah? Literally can't tell, but these are grown up young people. Yeah, they start fucking crying when you say, no, that's rubbish. That isn't to the standard. The standard is how you see it when I've left it. Yeah? When I've finished, that's the standard it should be. Yeah? Like, clearing the table, or laying a table, or, using your knife and fork. Yeah? So why are you eating pie and gravy and mashed potato with your fingers? Oh, well, don't like using the fork. Tries to use it with the other hand. Oh, did you ever, because I've been through this one as well, sitting behind a child when they're learning to eat with a knife and fork, and the child's holding the knife and fork, and you're holding their hands, and you're showing them how to cut it up with the knife and fork. Yeah? If that actual act hasn't gone through with the parent and the child around the table using the surface to hold the food whilst sitting in a chair, yeah? If that act hasn't occurred, no wonder these children pick up carrots with their fingers and chase peas around all over the place. It was never done. They're a product of the environment. The teaching hadn't been there. The environment hadn't been there if you haven't provided a fucking table. You can't provide a table if the house won't allow you to. Or is it a priority? Is the priority of slouching, watching the Black Mirror, over sitting and reading a book or drawing a picture or painting or playing a game or talking? If you want to fucking lay down, go fucking lay down in your bed. Then you end up with kids laying in their room all the time because they say, I want a telly in there, I want a PlayStation or an Xbox, where's my internet gone? They go and lay on their bed on their fucking phone. May as well be in a fucking blank space with just a screen in front of them. Yeah? Just put a plinth in the middle of the rooms, fucking balanced on a pin, yeah? That's all that's in their fucking room. Oh, perfectly happy though, looking at the screen. Yeah? It is bizarre how we into it. We end up creating things where people aren't willing to accept they fucked up, made mistakes, and it ain't the fucking way to do it. Or ended up with them not able to do anything, so they sell it to somebody else who's going, Yeah, mate, I fancy a new fucking van and a new mower, 'cause well, the fucking yard at my mansion's kind of large, so at the weekend I can do my own lawn. Yeah? 'Cause that's how it's fucking going. Bankrupt councils. Go round to all the people that are involved in the fucking bankruptcy and start taking their fucking Maseratis and fucking Jags or whatever the fuck Teslas and fucking what other fucking stupid electric cars are they fucking bought? Yeah? Oh yeah, Ford F-150 EV, the CEO of Ford has said, no, we're stopping production of those. EVs are inefficient ways to transport the American nation around. So that's that. But yeah, here we are, 40 minutes into the Dodgy Git Show 76. Thank you very much for joining me. We've covered a few points, pointed you towards Ezekiel 34. You can go and have a little read whilst you're watching the telly. Multi-screens, isn't it? Yeah, the ambulance and a cloud of phosphorus and some dereliction and top of a tree. Yeah, watching those sort of things. You see, you can go and do that. And we're 40 minutes in, we're having a cup of char. I'm a bit parched, so yeah, painted fish. Oh yeah, we covered that, didn't we? Painted fish, show 75. Mushroom bricks, we covered that, show 75 as well. You've gone and had a bit of research on mushroom bricks. Yeah, mycelium fucking construction materials and fabricating fucking fabrics. Very good. I'm not sure if it's a bit of a rotten topic to talk about, but you know, mycelium. Yeah, we talked about that. Funny what things grow. I had to get rid of funny what things grow. It wasn't growing. Well, it was too. My missus thought all the pumpkins on the side of the field had just grown for free. So she stopped and grabbed a few, and the geezer come out of the vegetable shop on the corner and went like, "You right?" And I went, "Well, yeah, I think she's going to get a pumpkin or two out of the field." Like, he went, "Well, they ain't for free." I went, "Oh, were they not? I thought you were." "Oh, right. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm just following her lead." And he went, "Oh no." He goes, "Why on earth do you think I'd grow them and then like grow them for free?" Well, "Oh, don't know. Didn't know if last year they got them after Halloween. You see." And he went, "Oh God, no! I still sell them then, and then I give them to the cows or something afterwards." "Oh, okay. I don't know if he does or not. I don't know." Yeah. So yeah, we've got these. Anyway, they're sat on the side, aren't they, for a day? And the fucking side of one where it had been sat started to go a bit. So I had to hack that up the other day. And, yeah, I made the I cut the half of the back out to cut all the rotten bit out, and got all the seeds out, and then I cut the face of the the skeleton thing with a pumpkin head out of Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, cut his face out of the front of the pumpkin and put a couple of candles in it. It's quite cool. It was fun to do. Halloween in England has grown over the years. It's become very Americanized, more and more commercialized. The next generation of kids are like right into it, and because the mothers grew up wanting to do it for fun, yeah, as a creative thing to do with outfits and meeting the neighbours and all this sort of thing, and doing up the house and things like that, is the little girls in this country years ago when I was a kid were the type of kids just like me that were quite happy to go out wearing a black sack with some masking tape stuck to it here and there to look like bones, right? using our imagination and not really bothered if we failed in thinking it was just fun. But now those people are mothers and fathers, yeah? And for their children, they want to do it really well. So they got all the makeup, they got all the thing going on, they got all the sweets, and the house is all done up. So it's all got really, like, these kids are now like, yeah, Halloween's cool, yeah, loads of sweets, yeah. And then we're talking Celtic harvest stuff, right? And druidism and black cats and pumpkins. Yeah, why pumpkins? Yeah, look that up. Yeah, Hallows Eve. Yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, Hallows Eve. Yeah, All Souls Day. The Day of All Souls. But we don't teach this to our children, do we? We teach them that you've got to put makeup on their face so fucking go and run around asking for sweeties. Yeah? Made it jestful and fun. Yeah? Misleading them as children, creating a, yeah? We just don't tell them that, yeah? But then it is a way of discussing with children about the dead, isn't it? And death. It's a reason to bring up the subject and see how they feel. Yeah? Yeah? How do they, because children get sad when things die, don't they? Yeah? That's why All Souls Day, I said before in a video, yeah? What happens to your soul? Is your soul eternal? Is it? Who knows? You tell me. All Souls Day. In some places, it's the Day of the Dead, isn't it? Mexico and places like that. Yeah, Day of the Dead. All the people go to the cemeteries, isn't it? Or is that tomorrow? This period of time, people are going to the cemeteries, putting candles there and speaking to their loved ones that have passed. Yeah, connecting their soul with the soul that's eternal, eh? Is that right? Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow is All Saints Day, isn't it? The first. Yeah, All Saints Day. Mm. And that's a Catholic thing. Big Catholic thing, All Saints Day. But we don't teach that to the kids either. Yeah. We ask them if they want a wand or a bucket or both. They always choose both. Then put the wand in the bucket because they can't bother to carry it. Yeah? Yeah. Told you about Ezekiel. It's actually that. It's only, what, it's a page of the Bible long, basically. Yeah. A page of the Bible long. A page of the Bible. Worth reading, though. But again, it's what are we teaching and where are we teaching them? Hmm? Do you not let your kid make your tea because they might hurt themselves? Have you got the available space in your house and, to be able to teach your child as you'd like to teach your child? A lot of inner city kids, their parents probably long to take them to the countryside or to the beach. Yeah? Oh God, they'd love it at the beach. Yeah? Take the kid to the beach. Kid don't know what to do with himself, so he just runs around all over the place and stomps on everybody else's sandcastles because he thinks that's what's the thing to do. You go, why'd you do that? Just having visions of there. Somebody doing that once down by the coast. Spent a while with a child building a sandcastle. There with the mother and that lot. built this sandcastle. This little traveller kid came over, and he's from you could tell by the parents' accents later on they were from the travelling community. The kid fucking comes down off the bloody thing. She fucking stamps all over it. Just had visions of me there having a bucket of sand and pouring it all over their food on their barbecue. But we won't go there. Yeah, we won't go there. I do have funny thoughts like that, but then you've got to train your mind to restrict yourself, don't you? You literally go a bit nuts. Yeah, you train your own mind that certain manners are acceptable and others aren't. Yeah, and stamping on another child's sandcastle is unacceptable behaviour. And for the parents to try and justify it just teaches the child that to have no manners is an okay thing to do. The best thing to do in that situation, I would probably resort to some violence, but then I wouldn't really advise that. But yeah, that's generally how it goes down in the end, isn't it? Excuse me, why did you do that? And you get told to fuck off. You go, all right, that the answer. Okay, well, how am I going to answer that then? Well, they won't listen to words. Maybe they'll listen to fucking actions. Thump, yeah, sort of thing, innit? End up having a scrap at the seaside just for a fucking, yeah. Funny as fuck. Funny as fuck. What's going to happen today with the COVID inquiry? Yeah, has it started yet? Should we have a little? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. See, I'm missing out on what's going on. Oh, there's 11,000 people watching. Oh, it is live.
To make other parts of government work.
Have we got this?
Were those institutional levers being effectively operated by the Cabinet Secretary when you arrived in Downing Street in July 2019? No, but I would also, obviously, it was the middle of the worst.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. The guy's getting a grilling now. I'll have to do a bit of coverage of that. Yeah, who's streaming that anyway? Oh, it is just the COVID inquiry. Should we have a little play? Yeah, should we have a little play? Let's have a little play. I was gonna show you another document, yeah? I've shown you the document before and it is still available out there. It's called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. And it's a PDF. And it's from the US Archive and it's R-110. And that's worth a read. No, I'm trying to do too many things at once, and my system won't allow it because I'm tight. No, there's the COVID inquiry now, live online there. I'm sure it will be cut about on telly, but this is via UK COVID-19 inquiry. It is live now, and yeah. The chap's getting a grilling by the looks of things. He's going to always starting to talk with his hands. I'm sure he'll contradict himself somewhere, which is what I think they're intending for him to do, along with all of them. But when they come up with a collective responsibility statement, it's very difficult to have any accountability to charge any of them individually with any offences, right? Because what were the offences if they didn't deviate from any procedure because the procedure did not exist? I could, yeah, if I turned everything else off, I might be able to bring this up for you. But we're approaching an hour. Yeah, I'm sure you've absorbed some of the matter that I've presented to you as far as how we're proactively being divided by the big it, yeah, and our children and ourselves are becoming less and less able to be able to pass on good quality knowledge and morals, to our children, without it being more and more difficult or facing more and more division and divide, in a pursuit for vanity, because we're afraid to look shit because we fucked up. Yeah. Well, I hope the councils unbankrupt themselves somehow. I'm sure there's parallel councils being created alongside that currently exists, just in case such a thing does happen, though. I wonder who has infiltrated those, and if any of those would then control what's going on at UK military bases, because that's also a very sensitive subject. We're coming up to an hour. What I'm going to do is finish the show by saying there was some other news this morning about the British Channel and the French, and 27 people died. 27 migrants died this morning or last night trying to get across the English Channel. They were in French waters, and the French refused, when called, to help them. So the British went into French waters, which could be declared as a declaration of war and all that shit. Gone into its waters to retrieve these people that are drowning. So it would be nice to know that those people that do get rescued, do find refuge, and do migrate successfully to this country, have done it because they want to be a proactive part of the teachings that are within it and learn from it and add to it, make it richer, make it more full, make it more nutrient enriched, fine British soil, that is us. We are the nutriment of the world because we want to share the knowledge and we want to gain it too. But we can only gain it by talking about it together. There's no point fighting. You remember, swords and words. Write them down next to each other and look how they're spelled. Which one would you rather? Which one cuts deeper? Which one leaves us both dead and not here anymore? But a few things to think about. I hope you're thinking about those that have passed, and on this Day of the Dead, All Souls Day, think about those loved ones that have passed and the good times you had together, and all the things you learned from talking, maybe round a table, sitting together in chairs, discussing, learning, teaching, having respect for each other and having manners for each other. And don't forget to light a candle tonight, If you haven't got one that never goes out, maybe start by lighting one today. Once the light's on, it don't go off. Then you'll never be in the dark again, right? Be the light with everybody. Do you want to be in the dark alone? I'm Dodgy Git. This has been a very spooky Halloween special of the Dodgy Git Show. Dodgy Git Show 76. I'm sharing my love, yeah, through the dark times, yeah, shining my light of love to you. You pass your light of love to someone else today, yeah, and tomorrow. It's All Saints' Day tomorrow, yeah, yeah. Light a candle in the lives of people you meet, yeah. Light up their lives and allow them to light up yours by listening to what they have to say too, yeah. It's important we listen, yeah, as well as talk. It's important to have space and quiet time to be able to do that. I hope I provide a little bit of that here at the Dodgy Git Show, where I'd love to see you again. Yeah. So don't forget to hit the ding dong bell, and you can come back and join me next time when I've done another Dodgy Git Show. Hey, see you then.